Alright guys, this video is going to be an introduction to Google Docs. So Google Docs is a online document storage and creation in what's called the cloud. So we're going to go to the internet, and once the internet opens up, what I'm going to go to is Google's Drive website. So if you PCSSD now has their email addresses hosted by Google, so you have a Google Drive account already created with your current PCSSD email, and you can use the same password when we log in. So when we get here, we're going to come up to the address bar, and we are going to go to drive.google.com. Go ahead and hit enter, and it will take us to the login page. Now, if you're using Google Chrome and you have signed in with your Gmail account, it will already open up to the main page of the Google Drive, which you will see in a few minutes. Great thing about Google Drive is it not only allows you to create documents, but you can create forums, which are questionnaires, and you can get live action response on those. Also allows you to do editing, as well as you can share it amongst people, and multiple people can be working on the same document at once, and you can have chats on the side. It's a great resource to have for collaboration. Alright, so once we get to this page, it's going to ask us to sign into Google. So Google has multiple different apps, and they use just one login for it. And Google Drive is actually where it's all located. So all of your documents are stored in one space. You have a large amount of data that you can store up there. They don't have really a limit on some of the other ones have a limit of maybe 5 gigs before you have to start paying. But Google's really good about having just one, and you don't have to really worry about it. And so like I was saying, with the Google Docs, you'll get to see how it's a great space for collaboration, and you can still create and use a lot of the same formatting that you're used to in other document creations, whether it's Pages, Microsoft Office, or Excel. We go ahead and put in our email address. Okay, so once we put in our email address and password correctly, it's going to take us into our Drive. And once you are in your Drive, you can see that it has the different documents, or any kind of document that you've created or uploaded to your Drive. You can see there's a little activity panel up here to kind of see what's been going on. So if you have a shared one, you can see if somebody's updated or not. We can actually upload any document from our computer to our Google Drive by just hitting this upload button, and you can see it has files, or we can do folder, but we'll just look at what it looks like for a file, and that's what takes us to our computer system, and where we can pick those and send them straight up to our Google Drive, or we can create our own. You'll have the opportunity to create a document, a presentation, a spreadsheet, a forum, or a drawing. Now, forums are like surveys, and you can set up a survey and you can watch it change as people look at it and answer it in real time. So if you have it sent out, it'll be sent out as a link. You can have kind of be watching as it goes and kind of take that great assessment right there really quick, ready to go for you. So let's look at what it looks like to create a document. So if we hit document, you're going to see it opens up in a new tab up here, and we're going to have a lot of the same editing features right up here at the top, just like we would in Microsoft Office and the documents. And we can set up here, and we can go ahead and set a title, and I'm going to do My Summer Plans. I can start a document on that and kind of get my ideas rolling. And let's see, and then I just can click in here and I can start typing. Let's go number 1. Oh, not number exclamation point. Number 1, sleep. And then I can do number 2. I love to play golf, so I'm going to do some golf. And then I can keep going that way. And you'll notice up there, you might not have saw it, it said saving. And now it says all changes saved in Drive. So it auto saves. So watch right up where my mouse is, and I'm going to go ahead and type again. And I love to visit my parents. And you can see up there it says saving, and then once I stop, boom, it auto saves it to my Drive. And so now if I go ahead and just close it, you can see it jumped straight into my documents. And you can see how they're organized. They organize theirs by the last time it was modified. And you can see who created it. Now, if I want to share it, let's go back to that document. I can come up here and I can click share. And then I'm going to set up, and I can put in people's email addresses. Or I can just copy the link and I can send it through these different ways. We have Google with Gmail, which you have a Gmail account that's associated with this email address now. The Google Plus, which is the social networking, Facebook or Twitter. Or you can just invite them by sending an auto email that way. So I can go ahead and hit done. And if I were to share it, you would see it would say who it was shared with, and I could actually set up a comment stream to where we can actually communicate while we're creating it. So it's really great. It sets up very, very well for collaboration in the exact moment when you're all together or at a separate time. So guys, that's the kind of really quick overview of Google Drive, and I hope you enjoy it. And remember, if you are having issues where you need to save something from your computer at school and you don't have a thumb drive, all you got to do is remember that you got a Google Drive and upload it there. Thanks for watching the video, and hope you enjoyed it.